be able to record this. Okay, so anyways, if you this is your first, so this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do by tier list, okay? So here's what we're gonna do first. So we're gonna go by what we should watch on top. So Gundam 0080, I would definitely put in the high A. The reason why Gundam 0080 is so good is that it's a perspective coming from a civilian, not a Gundam pilot, but it really shows the deepness of war. And if you're really into like the war and like the aspect and how dark it could be, like kind of like the what's that word? I want to say kind of like a. I want to give it a thing for in terms of like something sad, something dark, right? So 0080 is a good one. I highly recommend that one. 0083, if you like Top Gun, this is like the Top Gun of Gundam. So 0083 for sure is going top A. Gundam 00, definitely S tier. If you haven't watched 00, I would recommend watching 00. 00 is also good. This is kind of like the Backstreet Boys of Gundam. I call it the Backstreet Boys because Gundam Wing is kind of like the NSYNC, like kind of like the boy band. So I would put Gundam 00 on top for sure. AA Spine Bust, oh my god. And if you want more guerrilla warfare, 08th MS Team, I put that on A as well. 08th MS Team is also a really good show. So if you're into like 08 like guerrilla warfare, if you want to see a goof kick some ass, then 08th MST is where it's at. I would go with that one. Age, I would put in the B because it didn't really speak to me, but it's not terrible. So we're gonna put this at B. Bill Fighters, 100% put it at S. If you haven't put it at S, I would highly recommend putting it at S for sure. 100% put it at S for this. So, and after that, Char's counterattack, I would put that at the B. This is only for people who are really into the UC. So this is probably for later. You want to put the Universal Century for later. So we're gonna put that Universal Century for now there. But the Char's counterattack is not bad. We'll put it there for now. Gundam Seed Destiny, it's pretty crummy. It was good in the beginning, and then it got really bad towards the end. But you can watch it if you want to. I would just stick with Seed, which is probably coming up next. Build Divers, you don't really need to watch it. It kind of ruined it for, like, if you're into Build Fighters more, Build Divers, whatever. So I would just put in the C category. You don't have to really watch it. F91, it's not bad for a movie because it basically lost budget halfway through, but because it was turned to be a movie. But it's kind of like Star Wars. If you like Star Wars, then like F91 is kind of like a Star Wars story. So I would put it at the B's. G Gundam, obviously S tier, 100% S tier. G Reco, this is only for people who are really into UC and like who's really wanting something different. I'll put it at C. I don't think you really need to watch it, but the designs of the mobile suits are cool. So, I mean, that's okay. That's a Mr. Gundam T. I like Build Divers Re-Rise, and we're gonna get there. We'll get there, Sky next. We'll get there. And then so we can put, let's put Iron Blood Orphans obviously at S tier because obviously that is amazing. So let's put that there. I'm gonna turn off the notifications real quickly and turn it off for now just so I can finish this video. Yeah, I hear bad things about Reco. Reco's interesting to get into. It's hard, but if you can get into it, you can get into it. It's not terrible. I've never seen this series, so I don't know what this one is, so I'm gonna skip on that. Oh, I guess the notification didn't work after all. Okay, Itchy, you're gonna have to edit this part out when this happens. You're gonna have to edit this part. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Itchy. Thank you so much for 22 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, 0079. This is probably gonna go I would put it A. I put it A, and the reason why I put it at A is because obviously it's the OG. In my personal opinion, I'm not a fan of the granddaddy, so I could care less. But it's always good to know your history. It's always good. What about Char Tim Allen attack? Oh, Char Tim Allen is going to S tier, but they don't have a section in here, so that wouldn't really work. I just realized it's not working, so let me turn that off. There you go. Good, perfect. Now it's off. Let's see. Okay, NT narrative. Okay, I'm gonna put it at D. I don't think you need to watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't really need to watch this, but this is kind of a continuation of Unicorn. So if you like Unicorn, I guess you can watch it, but I don't think you need to watch it. It's not that great, my personal opinion. Gundam Origin, A tier for sure. You need to watch this. This is like a huge origin for Char, so you need to watch this. This is really good, so I put it at A tier. Gundam Seed, I would put it, you know what, I like Seed. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Seed. I'm gonna put it S tier. I like Seed because it's so memeable and it brings a lot of drama, and I like the drama aspect of Seed, so I'm gonna put Gundam Seed as on S tier. You have to watch it. In my recommendation. Stargazer, it's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna put Stargazer at B. But you don't need to watch it. You don't need to watch it. But it's there. It's there. You can watch it. Seed is pretty good. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It sure has a lot of cliche. It does. It's super cheesy, but it's good. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, we do have a Discord page. So if you guys want to join us on Discord in the future and talk about Gunpla, here is my Discord. And if you want to talk about more Gunpla and watch parties, that is where you want to be. So just gonna promote myself there for a second. Okay, Thunderbolt, high S tier. You need to watch Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is technically an alternate universe, but holy crap, Thunderbolt is freaking amazing. It is so dark. It is the most darkest shit I've ever watched in my life. So I highly recommend watching Thunderbolt as well. NT belongs in the trash. Well, I already have it in the D, so that's me being gracious. Double O, The Awakening of the Trailblazer. You know what? I want to put it between B and A. Double O Awakening the Trailblazer, you don't really need to watch, but if you just want something different and if you want more of like a kind of like a good theme, then you kind of want to watch this. The aliens kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, the aliens are kind of like weird, but Seed was actually the first series to talk about aliens, actually. So they talked about aliens in Seed, but never talked about it again. but Double O Awakening Trailblazer, it's not terrible, but it doesn't make you feel satisfied. So I just wouldn't bother watching it, to be honest. It doesn't give you that satisfied feeling. Tri-Fighters, you can definitely watch. I would put that for sure at S tier. Tri-Fighters is super fun to watch. I would watch it. Okay. Turn A, you know what? I can't really say I watched it. I probably put it at the B if you're really into that. I don't really care for it. I didn't really watch it, so I can't have a say. Unicorn, I would put Unicorn at A just so you get the background of Unicorn. Because the idea of Unicorn Gundam is pretty cool, so I would put it there. Victory Gundam is really, really slow. It's pretty slow. I'm gonna put Victory Gundam probably at C. Like, you don't really need to watch it. It's slow, but it's not terrible. Let's see. B, really? Oh, really? You didn't like it at B? Seems right. I like Unicorn's fights. Unicorn has the one I tried to watch, but I had no idea what's going on. Well, you're gonna not know what's going on with any of these. I'm unfollowing Jose. Really? Where would you put Unicorn, Jose? Or where would you put Turn A Gundam? I also felt the combat scenes were really hard to watch, Sora. Unicorn is pretty hard to get into, but I would put it at the A's for sure. It's a good one. Turn A is a B tier, really? I don't know. I never watched this, so I don't know. You need to like 3 to 4 series worth of context to get Unicorn. Yeah, so for Unicorn, you have to really get into the UC. So if you want to watch Unicorn, you need to watch 0079, Char's Counterattack, anything in the UC timeline you need to watch. That would help a lot. I heard good things about Turn A. Well, I haven't watched Turn A, so I don't know yet. That's why I can't give an opinion. But I'll tell you what, how about this? We'll put it here for now because I never watched it. I don't have a tier. But from chat's perspective, they want to put at A tier. Fine, we'll put at A tier. There you go. You happy, Jose? Jesus. You wanted to watch for the soundtrack? Soundtrack's amazing. Soundtrack is fucking amazing. Endless Waltz, S tier. Okay, this is all for the Gundam Wing fans. If you have not watched Endless Waltz, this is a high S tier. You need to watch Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. And it's a Christmas movie, so you need to watch it during Christmas. What about the new Gundam anime? Witch of the Mercury? Well, I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch it. Attack on Gundam? What is that? I would put a Turn A in at C tier? Really? Okay, well, we'll put a C tier. Okay, Jesus Christ. 0080 not at S, heresy. Okay, I'm putting it A because it's an OVA. So if it was longer, I would maybe put an S. And if there was more scenes with Christine, then I would have liked it more because I like Chris. I like Chris a lot. She's hot, so they didn't have enough for her. You haven't seen Attack on Gundam? No, I have not seen Attack on Gundam. Okay, Gundam Wing. You know what? I'm gonna put an A tier. You need to watch Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was like one of the very few Americanized Gundams onto the West. You need to watch Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing is definitely S tier for sure. Gundam Wing for sure. Gundam X, I want to put it a high A. This was really good. If you have not watched Gundam, I want to put, actually, you know what? I take that back. Let's put Gundam Wing at A, Gundam X at A too. So these two. I would put Gundam X at A. The only problem I put at A is because towards the end, the budget started to slow down. So it just kind of like it just didn't work. So I'm going to put Gundam X at A. But it's really good because it really, first of all, a dolphin is a freaking new type, which is cool. And I really liked it. I really liked the character development, so it's good. Gundam Wings is where I started Mecha fans. Exactly. So I'll put it at A. Okay, Re-Rise. I want to put Re-Rise at S or A. Re-Rise was way better than I expected. I was really surprised on how Re-Rise turned out. This was really good. So I would highly recommend watching Re-Rise. If you want to skip something, just go to Re-Rise instead of Build Divers. I would just go to Re-Rise. Iron Blood Orphans in Season 2. Yeah, that's easy. S tier. Iron Blood Orphans Season 2. Let's go. Zeta. Zeta Gundam is for sure. You know what? I'm going to put this at... This might be hard, but I'm going to put it at S. Zeta Gundam has to be at S. The reason why I say it's because it was really incredibly dark, but it was really good. It is incredibly dark, but I am fine with that, and I think it's a really good story. So I'm going to put it at Zeta. I'm going to put it at S tier. 00 New World, New Creations. I don't know what that is. Hathaway? Okay, you need to put Hathaway. I'm putting it A because we didn't finish Hathaway, but Hathaway is an A tier. Is an A tier for sure. If you have not watched Gundam Hathaway, I highly recommend watching Hathaway. Hathaway is really, really good. Well, I finished it, but there's more movies coming out, so I can't say anything until they bring out the other movies because it's just one movie. It didn't finish technically because there's more movies coming out, so I can't give it a full rating until I watch the whole thing. Okay, Double Zeta. I'll put Double Zeta like B plus. Double Zeta, it was kind of fun. It's a fun one, but you don't really need to watch it. But you know, it's there. I'll put it there. I'll put it as a B tier. A lot of awful S tier. Sorry, I like Gundam too much. I don't know, dude. He might be biased towards Gundam. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, that's it because I don't know what these ones are. So I'm going to keep these away. But here you go, guys. Here is my list. This is my list right here. If you don't agree with it, well, too bad. But overall, this is what I believe you should start watching from S to all the way to D. So this is just an order. So I would watch any of these in S tier, then go to A, and then B and C. So this is what I personally think. If you don't agree with it, then fuck you. Just kidding. But anyways, I think this is good. Okay, fine. We'll put one to F. Let's see. All right, we'll put Destiny at F. There you go. There you go. You happy? We'll put it at F. Done. We'll put C Destiny. I don't think anyone cares about we'll put it there. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, that is my review on the content here in terms of what you should be watching. What do you guys should be watching? Make sure you comment and like and subscribe below, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey, I was watching that.